You deserve to feel the little licks of the flames of hell on every inch of your body.
That's rich. So the pedo defender gets to decide who goes to heaven and hell now.
Fuck you.
Candace is about to, she's about to drop this Erika Kirk docu-series exposing the truth behind Erika Kirk. And I'm sure we're all going to learn a lot. And I'd imagine it's going to be probably pretty damning. And instead of just like hearing out Candace, because she has been proven right on virtually everything regarding this case, and even the, the files that were just released proved all her reporting on Brigitte Macron and Emmanuel Macron. But instead of listening, there is now a coordinated attack campaign against Candace Owens, basically calling for, her death without explicitly stating it. And Dan Bongino has now crowned himself as the man who gets to decide who does go to heaven and does not go to heaven, who goes to hell, right? He's crowned himself with this decision-making ability. And let's see how he has responded to a simple, documentary series about Erika Kirk. Take a listen.
Erika didn't choose this, man.
Erika didn't choose this, man. I mean, she did choose like all of her life decisions that she had the opportunity to make on her own, including lying about, not dating anyone before Charlie Kirk, including working for her mother's EMP defense technology company and doing all those promos with the CIA director and the intelligence chiefs and senators on the intelligence community. She did make the decision to be the Miss Arizona USA, and she did make the decision to go on dating shows, reality TV dating shows. She did make the decision to go on Barry Weiss and basically say that she forgives her husband's killer, alleged killer. But anyone who condemns Israel, that's a real evil person. That's a person that can't be forgiven. She made the decision to go on the tissue box Shabbat Shalom book tour. She made the decision to sell people on the lie that they were going to be given certain things if they donated to TPUSA. They raked in $250 million and then didn't give anyone the hats that they promised them. She made the decision to actually take over TPUSA. She actually did make that decision. She could have left that with Andrew Kolvich. She made the decision to take it over. She made the decision now to, she's going to be the guest of honor of Trump at the State of the Union tonight, where they are going to call basically for a war on Iran, when Charlie Kirk, the last big thing he did, and probably the biggest thing he ever did in his life, was walk into the White House and tell Trump to his face and Netanyahu's cronies that, no, we can't have a war in Iran. Do not do this. And they got in a massive brawl. And, the end of his life was characterized by massive fights with Zionist owners, from Bill Ackman to Robert Shillman to, all of these Peter Thiel lackeys, right? This literally was the end of his life, was fighting this war. And now she has made the decision to grift, take the organization over, and chart it in an explicitly Zionist direction, also bringing Ben Shapiro into the fold, who Charlie Kirk had blockaded from TPUSA and he considered a direct enemy.
She didn't choose this.
She did. She chose all of it.
Imagine sitting there in your house and you find out from Twitter or, I don't know, a text or a phone call, or that your husband was just shot in the neck for the entire world to see on social media at a public event. I can't imagine that. I know you can't either.
I can't imagine that, says Dan Bongino, the man who said that before he became a deputy director of the FBI, he said his greatest purpose in life is to serve the state, safeguard the safety of the state of Israel. The man who championed the genocide in Gaza while, he was like doing all his Rumble shows with fake botted viewership. By the way, yeah, Rumble shows, Nick Fuentes, Dan Bongino, all fake numbers. In fact, I met Nick Fuentes once years ago when he was not streaming on Rumble, and he actually told me part of the reason why he wasn't streaming there was because Rumble bots all their viewers. It's all fake, which, that's what he said. I guess I can't verify that myself. He said he had that information, but I find it interesting that now he's created this this very, very artificial campaign of relevancy. I guess it's died now, but he had this campaign going. But he chose to do it on Rumble rather than his own website, Cozy TV, which he used to stream on. Dan Bongino also streams on Rumble. And frankly, after hearing this, I can't imagine that any of those viewers, a single one of those viewers, are actually real. Because take a listen to what he's saying. He's basically saying that Candace Owens should go to hell and be like tortured because she had the audacity to ask a question to Erika Kirk.
Then you got to go through this. Then you got a bunch of absolute fucking lunatics sending her emails. You did it. Comments, tweets. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. Go fuck yourself. You demonic fucking scum.
You know, if I was ever in a situation of like great public controversy, like, I'm talking like cultural level controversy, where it is the number one talked about issue in America. Like if I was ever in that situation and the guy that just left the FBI after he religiously defended Jeffrey Epstein and the cover up of the Epstein files, and now it's all been proven that he was covering it up because now we do have a lot of files, even though they still haven't released some 2 to 3 million files. Yeah, I'd say like, hey buddy, you don't need to defend me. Like, it's okay. I appreciate that you have these sentiments, but keep them to yourself. You know, like, I don't need you. The guy that was just left the FBI after he couldn't handle it because he was covering up for PDF files and Epstein and the Epstein cover up, and he couldn't handle the blowback. And he still to this day defends the cover up and the lies he told before Congress. Like, nah, actually, I don't need your defense.
For as much as I hate what just happened, I wish ill on no one, and everyone should restrain their emotions from the other side because they are not on our side. Everyone. Once you go down the road of violence, there's no turning back. There's always someone stronger than you, man. Always. There's a whole lot of people stronger than me. But I'm sorry if the language distracts from you, but I can think of no other New York way to say it than fuck you, motherfuckers. You deserve
Bro,
to feel
fuck
the
you.
little lick.
Fuck you, bitch. You literally, you told us that there was no files and you made it your whole campaign, part of Trump's campaign, your campaign to become deputy director of the FBI. We're going to release the files on day one. We're going to shut down the FBI and turn it into a museum of the deep state. We're going to expose JFK files. We're going to expose the 9/11 truth. We're going to expose MLK files. It's like, bro, you covered everything up. You lied about it. You got called out. And you're such a bitch, you couldn't even take the heat. So you had to leave the job and go back to your stupid fake Rumble show with no viewers, all fake botted viewers, because you got called out for being an un-American, deep state shill piece of shit that was covering up and got exposed.
So the flames of hell on every inch of your body. Fuck.
What is he saying to Candace?
So the flames of hell. You deserve to feel the little licks of the flames of hell on every inch of your body.
That's rich. So the pedo defender gets to decide who goes to heaven and hell now.
Fuck you. If there's an afterlife, and I believe there is, I believe in the second creation. I don't pretend to be the judge and jury, but I know you're not in it.
To be honest with you all, I don't think God will look favorably upon, the crimes that Dan Bongino committed. No one's perfect. Everyone here sins, but the sins of that man, I don't know if those can be forgiven. Before you leave, I want to say thank you for the support, because after 2 years of being banned, we are finally back home on YouTube. So be sure to subscribe to our channel and also join as a member on our channel using the link at the top of the description. I rely on the generous support of viewers like yourself to get the truth out to as many people as possible. You can also support the show on Locals or Give Sin Go. The mainstream media and the powers that be are never going to stop attacking us for bringing the truth to as many people as we do. Thank you so much for your support.